Hi friends, it's Patty. Watch PattiMelt. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Today's date is December 10th, and I just wanted to come to you with a week 33 update. And as you can see, probably that I'm coming from the road. I've been working a lot, and so in an effort to hold true to my commitment of doing a video a week, especially for myself and my own accountability, I'm doing it from the road today to get it done. So anyways, last week I came to, it was week 32, and at that point in time, I was sitting at a weight of 208 pounds. I can tell you this week the results aren't positive. They're actually, you know, a little bit on the negatives. Actually, they're not a little bit, they are negative. So, but I'll get to that in a second. So, started my journey last November, October, November. My highest weight was 360 pounds. And I decided at that point that I was going to start losing weight in preparation for my weight loss surgery. After being diagnosed pre-diabetic, I also had comorbidities of sleep apnea, and I also had chondromalacia of the patella in both knees, which is an ongoing issue. It's not something that's going to go away, but it is definitely eased up some once weight loss occurs. So, those several things were just really, besides the fact of the mental anguish of being morbidly obese, super morbidly obese, and also the fact that my father died a very early death and started having some pretty serious health issues when he was 52, and I being, at that time last year, I was 45, about to be 46, and of course I'm on my way to 47 now. I needed to address it unless I wanted to prematurely, you know, pass away. So with that, I started the journey again at 360. I lost 70 pounds leading up to my gastric bypass. So on April 15th, 2014, I had gastric bypass performed at Kaiser Permanente in the South Bay by Dr. Robert Zane, and my surgery day weight was 290 pounds. So since then, I've been losing weight, and so last week, week 32, I was at an additional 82 pounds lost since surgery, or a total of 152 pounds from my highest weight. This week, disappointingly enough, I have managed to put on 3 pounds. So I'm now at 149 pounds lost since surgery, or a weight of 211 pounds, which is a little discouraging, and it's a little bit frightening from the perspective of, you know, when you're super morbidly obese and you're watching the scale just tick up, tick up, tick up, that panic and that angst that overcomes you, I'm sure many of you can relate. That's the feeling I had when I was watching my weight go up by, you know, a half a pound a day last week. I jumped on the scale midweek and I was seeing it tick up every day, and I'm like, what the heck? Because it was unexplainable weight gain. I've been continuing to stay on my normal path and plan. So I don't know if this is like a water gain or if this is a hormonal thing. Not really sure. So anyways, I really started to edify what I've been doing and things, you know, although my food and my water and everything, my vitamins, that's all stay the same. What daily habits am I doing that have changed that might be contributing to this, if it's not actual water gain? So what I came up with are a couple of things that I'm going to do. I'm going to add more water to my day. So I'm currently at about, I drink right at the 64 ounces per day now. So I'm going to up that to at least 80, which I started doing. And then I am going to increase my exercise. That's one place where, honestly, I wouldn't say I've fallen off, but I'm not doing it as much or as consistent as I was. So, need to increase that. Other thing that's kind of snuck back in is eating past 6 o'clock at night. I think I'm going to try and do my best to not eat past 6 o'clock at night. A lot of times my schedule just doesn't allow for me to get everything in before, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to carve it into my schedule, because what I'm noticing is that I will have large amount of protein or calories that I need to get in, and I say to myself, well, I know it's 7 o'clock at night, but I still have like about 400 more calories and, you know, 25 more grams of protein I need to get in. And so I eat past 7 o'clock, and that's not good. That's never been good for me, and I know that. So I'm just going to, although that may not be contributing at all, it's a habit I need to get out of. So I'm going to take that away. And there's, I was going to watch my salt a little bit, and I don't eat a lot of salt, but I would say that I've eaten more prepared foods recently that tend to have salt. So like whether it's cured meats or things like that, I'm just going to back off and stay with a little bit more traditional foods that are home prepared, as opposed to eating out so much. The holidays sometimes, you know, it's hard to not partake in the festivities. Even though there's always good choices available, they typically are prepared with, you know, a sauce or something that has a high amount of salt. So I'm going to try and minimize that. That's what I'm going to do. We'll see what happens, and I'm going to try not to freak out and let it psychologically jack me up, because it's a really easy place for me to go. Anyways, hey, I was watching the Naked Truth the other night, and I thought the ladies did a great job. Erin and Lindsay did a great job as guests, and then of course Lacey and Jennifer were great. And one of the things that it was Lindsay that brought up, that was one of the things that was so different from her life before, was the feeling of satiety and soothing that she gets from food. And I thought it was great the way she verbalized it, because I felt that too. I just have never been able to, I guess I've never just really sat there and thought it all the way through. But basically, when you have not had weight loss surgery, and that fullness feeling that you get is because your stomach is full and it's putting pressure on your other organs, and it creates a soothing nature that overcomes, you know, comes over your body. And obviously that's emotionally what we're trying to achieve when we're stuffing our stomachs full. And now once we have surgery, there's no chance for our small little stomachs or pouches or whatever you have to put that pressure on the other organs to create that soothing feeling. And I thought that was really awesome. Jennifer had explained that a little bit more in detail. She'd gotten that information from Pete Sleeve Rocker, and so it was just really good for me to hear that verbalized, because those types of nuggets of information are super important to me, and I'm sure to others out there, on the changes that your body goes through after surgery. Things that, just like the feeling of fullness. I mean, once you have surgery, you do feel full from the fact that you feel your pouch filling up or your stomach filling up. And then there's obviously the point of no return if you've overdone it. But it's never going to have that soothing feeling that you have when you have that bloat feeling from filling up your old regular stomach. The feeling that you have is on the side. You know, it's so funny, because I don't think it's not that I didn't understand our anatomy. I understood our anatomy, but I didn't really realize that I was going to feel the fullness now on my side, as opposed to down low, you know, where we used to have the bloated feeling before. So, and it is just interesting to me. And if there's any newbies or new people out there who are about to have surgery, that's another one of those effects that are good to know about. So I wanted to congratulate Kim Can Do It. She had her surgery yesterday, so happy for her. I know that's been a long road for her. And I just wanted to encourage all those right now that are going through a tough time with the holidays, as far as, it's not even the holidays so much, but the winter time can bring on, you know, more challenge with exercise and just, I don't know, natural fat gain for, I don't know, we're bulking up for winter. I don't know what it is, but I know Katie did a video, and you know, if we can just all stay engaged and into this wonderful source of support that we have, and know that it's here for you at any point in time. And I just rely on that so much. As far as, I feel bad because I go through my points where I can really tap into the community and you know, encourage others and so forth, and then I go through periods where my work is so busy, I just tap into it for my needs. And so, anyways, the community's here for everyone. And, it's a really unique, beautiful thing that we have. I mean, how often can you go on, you can't go to a Weight Watchers meeting in the middle of the night and, you know, get encouragement like we get. I mean, maybe there is, I shouldn't say that, but the encouragement that you can get from just, you know, seeing people doing well and hearing their victories, and then also the setbacks, because every part of this is so educational and fulfilling, whether it's positive or it's the not so positive. So anyways, you guys, I hope I get to come to you next week with these 3 pounds gone. I was actually hoping to be in Wonderland by January 1st. I don't think that's possible, but that's okay. I'm resorting to realizing that yeah, it was again a pipe dream, but I just hope you're all you know, enjoying this season, and that everything is going well for you. And I just want to thank again everyone who's reached out. I've actually had some personal friends reach out recently who are looking to lose weight. And it's funny, you go through these stages of weight loss, and I gotta be honest, people did not realize I was losing the weight until I had like 90 pounds off. People would say, oh, you know, I got the traditional, have you gotten your hair cut? It's like, yeah, don't we all get our hair cut? But, you know, you just want to say to people, you know, I've lost like almost 100 pounds, you think? And then what happens is, then people don't see you for a little while, and then, you know, like Christmas cards come out or whatever, and people are like, oh my gosh, they notice your weight loss, right? Well, now there's almost 150 pounds gone. So I've had a lot of people reach out recently who received our Christmas photo, and you know, people say, oh my gosh, you lost weight so fast, what are you doing, that kind of thing. And it's like, well, in all actuality, it hasn't been. I mean, yeah, it's been the first 30 pounds, you know, after surgery and stuff, that's fast, but everything else, it's pretty standard. I mean, if you look at other diet programs out there, 8 to 10 pounds a month is their average. So anyways, it's just kind of funny because I've held off on posting pictures of myself just because on my regular Facebook page, just because I mean, I've sporadically put stuff out there, but you know, it's not like the weight loss community, who's very accepting of selfies and understands the importance of us seeing ourselves, because psychologically we don't get it until we see pictures of ourselves. So it's just been really, really interesting to have people say, oh my gosh, you lost so much weight so fast. And it's like, oh honey, this has not been a fast thing. I mean, it hasn't been a super slow thing, but it hasn't been overnight, which a lot of people, I think is the case. And so basically the way I've gone about explaining it, because again, I have not told everyone that I've had surgery. I've only told, again, about 2 handfuls of people now that I've had surgery. So the way I've gone about it is just saying, you know, yeah, I've been working on this for over a year, so it hasn't actually come off that fast, but it's a matter of staying the course and doing the thing. So anyways, you guys, I'm babbling at this point. I will see you next week, and I hope to come back to you with a little bit more positive of a video, because I think if I have to look at the scale go up another week, it's really going to start freaking me out. So, all right, have a wonderful afternoon and a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.